Hello there everyone and welcome back to some more DML. So, yesterday we were talking about the fact that we thought the fairy dragon was going to be the new dragon of the month in DML, and we actually got confirmation in-game that that is true. So they said, can you guess Dragon Lords? Check out the official Facebook page for breeding tips for who is coming to Dragonlandia, and this is the fairy dragon's egg. So this is a legendary that has never been available in game before. It is brand new, was added in the latest update. So in just about 10 hours time, we are going to have a brand new dragon of the month. So, I really want to get a hold of that dragon as quick as we can. We don't know what the combination is yet, but it's not exactly going to be a long wait until that happens. And, to top that off, obviously, we've got all that going on. Another problem is my hatchery is kind of full. I'll have to do something about that eventually. But there's also been quite a lot of promotions going on at the moment. Obviously, we had the Guandi bundle. Now we have a bundle out for the Poison Dragon, where we've got him, some Divine tickets, and some Dragon Fury Essence, which is pretty cool. £8. It's actually okay-ish. It's actually kind of a cheap bundle here if you want to get a hold of this guy, because I don't believe the Poison Dragon has ever been available outside of a special event like a pay event or anything like that, so you got the chance to get him. And plus, on the Game Lore forums, I believe it was confirmed that the Dragon's Delight event was going to be starting on the 7th of March, where we're going to have a ton of Divine tickets given to us. So, with the Dragon's Delight event, there are going to be ticket rewards for apparently a bunch of different milestones in the event, so look forward to that. Hopefully that'll help a couple of people have the chance to get the Chang. Again, we can hope and pray, but I am still obviously on the boss challenge. We are still just finishing round 1, going on to round 2 now. Reason for that being that I have not been bothering. Like, honestly, I'm not missing out on any more sleep after the castle event, where the last night I did pretty much have to stay up the whole night. It worked in the end, but I really don't care about the boss challenge all that much. I mean, the main reward for it is the Sunrise, which is a dragon that we already have, so in reality, I really couldn't care less. It's a cool idea, like I said before, that they're finally offering something for the boss challenge. I think that is really cool, in fact, but obviously it's just not our sort of thing. And the Divine Ticket Bruise, I'm still tempted, but I swore after I took a look at the chest I would not be buying it, so that kind of sucks. But, with all these new dragons on the way, we've got these 2 new guys, we have another new dragon, and then we could potentially get the fairy straight away. So we need to get our next level ups pronto. Like, I have been trying to do every single fight that I can, like today and yesterday in particular, but it's tough with so many different things going on to have to come back to the game so frequently. I mean, obviously actually doing the fights isn't too hard, but you have to do so many fights to get XP. You do get a lot of XP out of doing food, like putting stuff in your farms and all that, which is something really important to take note of, but I don't know. We might need to use the gold vault for a little bit of a benefit, a little bit of a boost to level if we need to. I don't want to have to get to that point where we have to use the gold vault thing, but I don't know. We're getting desperate. We are getting very desperate for it, so we'll wait and see. If we're forced to, we might have to. But if we're doing enough fights within the next couple of days, we should get the level up naturally. But we'll wait and see. And a lot of people have still been asking, when is Chapter 3 beginning? That's going to be in about 4.5 days' time. So that is where it actually shows you on the in-game timer for the event when Chapter 2 is ending. Like, people seem to be missing it very easily. Like, if you click on the New Year event and look at the top left, it says 4 days, 13 hours left. So after that, that is when we are going to be getting Chapter 3. So, you know, try your best to, I guess, collect as many tickets as you can within the next 4 days so you can get the Hou Yi if you want him. But I saw that, I believe on the DML wiki, they released all of the percentage chances for getting the 40 pieces for each dragon. And for 40 pieces of the Hou Yi, like when you just put one divine ticket in, the chance to get a 40 piece for the Hou Yi is like 0.08%. So that's not 0.8, 0.08%. So if you're someone that has gotten one of those 40 pieces for the Hou Yi, you are extremely lucky. So that is very, very unlikely. But, you know, power to you. Power to you if you got it. I think even for the epics in that, the chance to get their pieces is like just a couple of percent. At least the 40 pieces for them. So you are very likely indeed to only get one piece for each dragon. Obviously. I mean, that was obvious from just how many we were getting as well. But the 40 pieces out of the divine chest don't come up very frequently. Chances are really low. So be grateful every time you see it. I think I've even had it once or twice already, so I've actually been getting pretty lucky with the other dragons. But with the Hou Yi, I've only had one piece max out of all the chests I've opened, so that's a ripping pepperoni is really for us. But I am really, really excited for this fairy dragon coming tomorrow. We have had a new dragon of the month this month, obviously, with the root. Well, I basically count him as a new one because he was only available in the first year the game was out. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, it is just a repeat of the love dragon. So even though I'm excited, it's nothing completely new or out there, and I'm not a massive fan of the fairy dragon's design. But hey ho, better than nothing. So I guess I need to stop complaining. You see, we got like no XP out of doing that at all. Very, very sadness. I mean, on the plus side, doing all these fights, we are getting quite a lot of food for little Joko here. So he is level 73 now. So remember when Joko was like level 20, when our Lantern Dragon was level 70? Times have been changing. Times have been a mega changing in DML for us. Before you know it, we will have 2 level 80s, one of them being a divine, and then the arena is going to become probably one of the easiest things in the world to deal with. Because a lot of people have been saying this over time, that, you know, if you only have 2 dragons that can compete in the arena fights, all the fights are hard, and therefore you get more points for doing the fights, which is fair enough, makes sense. But if you use 3 dragons, obviously, then the fights are all gonna change to easy or medium difficulty. So it's actually, for some, easier to get the arena dragons with just 2 dragons. So I guess that's something to consider. At least something to, I don't know, pay attention to. And especially since the next arena dragon that we want to get a hold of is going to be the Tsunami, which I believe is the last arena dragon available. At least on the rotational basis. So we need to get him eventually. I don't know exactly when he'll be coming back. And plus there's always the chance that they could offer a special dragon in the arena. So it's important to remember that as well. But as soon as Hermes Dragon gets leveled up, you know, it's going to be easy sailing for us, which I'm going to be enjoying. I mean, the fact that you can have 1 legendary at level 80 or 1 divine at level 80 and 1v3 in some situations, I still think is pretty crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. And if you're someone that is nowhere even close to having level 80 dragons, you know, just take it from me. It's a very different world when you start getting up there. Very different from anything you're expecting. It's not that the fights are hard, they're just very boring, if anything else. Because at least when you got three team members, and, you know, they're all cute little dragons that you want to use on your team, at least they're cute dragons that you wanted to use. You know, I mostly just use the Autumn Dragon because it's strong. Like, I actually think the Autumn Dragon is one of the kind of bland-looking dragons since it's just a tree dragon recolor. I don't actually like the design of him that much. But oh well. Andy is who he is. I love him for, you know, I guess his personality and his strength and everything that he's done for us rather than, you know, the way he looks, which is a good philosophy in life in general. You know, don't judge people or things based on what they look like. Just base them on their abilities. If you're gonna go with that path, then little Andy here does a fine job for us. But, you know, for now, I'm gonna have to go. It is like 10 PM, and obviously with the Dragon of the Month coming out early in the morning, I'd rather be up for it sooner rather than later so that we can get everything edited, we can make sure that we're not using the wrong combo or anything like that. So, before I go into sleep or do whatever else, let's go and put some more guys into the ruins here. If we can refresh. There we go. I was hoping so. Let's hope we don't need any of those guys in the morning, first thing. But let's go and accept these gifts as well. We've still got another... How many thingies do we have? 58 portal gems. So we've still got a considerable amount for now. But, oh well. Oh well. Just look forward to that new Dragon of the Month coming. And be looking out for any cool little promotions that are on the way as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching today. And until next time, I will see you then.